Hello, good day. Welcome back to my page. Today we are going to look at problems involving sequences and series. In this case, we are looking at convergent series. So for which values of x is the following infinite series. They are telling us that it is also infinite. So we know that it is converging. And here we are looking at geometric sequence. And that is grade 11 and grade 10, grade 12 series. When will it converge? Now, it will be given on your formula sheet. Please note that for converging series, we have -1 is less than r and less than 1. Please, this, if you are not sure, do not solve. Take your time, check your formula sheet, and get this right. Where our R is, in this case, our common ratio. It means we have a common ratio problem here, and that is what will give us the value of x. How do we get our common ratio? For common ratio problem, remember this is sequence. We have common difference where we have 10 2 minus 10 1 is equals to 10 3 minus 10 2 is equals to 10 4 minus 10 3, and so on and so forth. So it is 10n is equals to 10n minus 10n subscript minus 1. That will give you the common difference. But here common ratio is the ratio, as the name implies, is 10 3 over 10 2, and so on and so forth. So this will give us 10n over 10 subscript of n minus 1. That will always give you the common ratio to any given geometric sequence. Now, what do? Let's get our common ratio. This plus is used just like the semicolon. Plus means this is the first term 1, second term is 2x minus 1, third term is 2x minus 1 all squared. So let's get our common ratio. Term 1, term 2 is 2x minus 1 over term 1. Is it equivalent to term 3? Which is 2x minus 1 all squared. Remember? 1 over term 2. If we go on and on, you'll see this will cancel out. It means that our common ratio is 2x minus 1. Our common ratio is 2x minus 1. But they didn't ask us for the common ratio. They are asking us the values of x for which this series will converge. The values of x that will make it to converge, what will be the value of x? Let's go back to the formula again. Now that we've gotten our common ratio, let's plug it into the formula. We have here the knowledge of inequalities is very important. So we plug in our common ratio. 2x minus 1 is less than 1. And then we solve for x. Now, remember, this belongs to either side of the inequality side. So we have -1. This crossing over becomes +1. -1 plus 1 is 0. Is less than 2x. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now what next? We divide either side with the coefficient of x. They are asking for the values of x, not the values of 2x. So 0 divided by 2 is still 0. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. So for x being greater than 0 but less than 1, this given series will converge. It is also very important that we place a restriction. Because if we say for x being greater than 0, like 2 times x here 2 times half is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 2 times half is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. It will be 0 all through. Then we will not have a sequence. So if you don't place that restriction, then you do not have a series here. You do not have a sequence, and everything you might have done will be wrong, and you will be losing marks. For me personally, I won't give you even 1. Others may be merciful and only mark you down for the restriction. But for me, without a restriction, there's no series here. There's no pattern. Because all of them, if I plug in half, all of them will give me 0. So placing that restriction is very important. You must tell us that x cannot be equals to half. That is very important. So note that this restriction is very important. X cannot be equals to half. X can be anything from greater than 0 to less than 1, between 0.1 and 0.99999, but it can never be half. And this is how we approach convergent series. Remember, this formula will be given in the formula sheet, and then it's also easy to remember. And thank you. If you need more clarity, please ask questions. I'm here and I'm always willing to support. Remember to share, subscribe, and follow my pages. God bless you. I'll see you.